We all want our day mapped out like a GPS route, right? Like avoiding every single traffic jam. But the data we're looking at today suggests that, well, if you steer too closely at the map, you might actually drive straight off a financial cliff.
Yeah, that is a very real risk today.
Right. So welcome to today's deep dive into the source material for June 16th, 2026. We are pulling directly from the Celestial Compass forecasts and today's raw chart data to really distill these overarching astrological patterns.
Exactly. Our mission here is to just pull out the core themes. That way you can navigate your day without getting lost in the weeds of all 12 individual signs.
Okay, let's unpack this, because we should probably start with this massive divergence in how we are supposed to handle ambition today.
Yeah, we are seeing a real split in the data regarding momentum. I mean, for signs like Aries and Leo, the charts are throwing a tremendous amount of fuel on the fire.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, we're talking about surges in confidence, leadership, and like explicit professional recognition. They are basically being handed a blank check for action today.
But it's not a universal green light, which is where I think it gets tricky. Like if you look at Scorpio and Capricorn, the forecast highlights increased workplace responsibility, sure, but it attaches this massive anchor.
Right, the financial anchor.
Exactly. They have to prioritize careful financial planning and explicitly avoid risky investments. So it's like Leo gets a green light for favorable finances, while Scorpio and Capricorn are basically told to tap the brakes.
What's fascinating here is that this makes today an asymmetric risk day. The astrological environment is uniquely punishing to uncalculated risk right now.
Right.
Like the Zodiac isn't just telling Earth signs like Taurus or Virgo to just work hard either. It is demanding they focus purely on pending tasks and long-term goals. It's really about securing the perimeter rather than expanding it.
So instead of thinking of that Capricorn or Scorpio energy as just, hitting the brakes on your career, it's more like installing heavy-duty shock absorbers.
Oh, I love that analogy.
Because you need that structural caution to handle the sudden bumpy terrain of these new workplace responsibilities without, breaking an axle.
That is a perfect way to look at the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
You have to leverage that fiery Aries ambition to push forward, sure, but you also have to physically ground it with that earthy caution. Otherwise, the momentum actually works against you.
Which I think brings us to a really fascinating pivot, because individual hustle definitely has a ceiling.
It absolutely does.
Right, so once you've hit that productivity peak we just talked about, the forecast shows you actually need the interpersonal traits of the remaining signs to sustain it. The focus shifts entirely away from the spreadsheet and toward your community.
Yeah, the air and water signs are really the glue holding this high-stakes day together. Like Libra and Aquarius are forecasted to find their greatest success through partnerships and teamwork rather than solo ventures. And then Cancer and Pisces are finding their anchor in emotional balance and family support. Even Sagittarius is getting a boost, but it's specifically in travel, learning, and spiritual growth. So they're expanding their worldview, not their bank account.
See, I am struggling with the Gemini advice here, though.
Oh, the communication piece.
Yeah, the data says their greatest strength today is communication and making beneficial new contacts, but it pairs that with a strict warning to avoid impulsive purchases.
Right, yeah.
So how are they supposed to aggressively build new networks today without, buying that expensive coffee or picking up the lunch tab to impress a new contact?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the friction there is actually intentional.
Wait, intentional how?
The underlying logic of today's chart is that your ideas and your diplomacy hold the actual currency. The relationships act as the ultimate stabilizing force, buffering those intense career ambitions we discussed earlier.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so if you try to buy the connection, you are bypassing the authentic communication. The planetary alignment is actually trying to facilitate. The connection just has to be intellectual, not financial.
So whether you're navigating a surge of Leo charisma or relying on Cancer's emotional balance, the overarching message of the day is just stay positive, trust your abilities, and make thoughtful decisions.
Exactly. You have to balance that individual drive with authentic collaboration. And to help anchor that strategy, the forecast provides some universal tools for the day.
Right, the lucky elements.
Yep. The lucky colors to lean into are white, yellow, and green. And the numbers to watch for are 3, 5, and 9.
Got it. But I do want to leave you with this one thought. There is a final twist at the end of the forecast, promising that opportunities may come from unexpected sources today.
Which is a fun little wild card.
It is. But if we spend our entire day meticulously calculating our every move, watching for the number 5, and making sure we're wearing green, Might we actually blind ourselves to the very unexpected surprises we're supposed to be looking for?
That is a very good point.
Something to think about as you navigate those invisible currents today.